Hi, hello everybody, Jacobix here with another episode of Subnautica, and I'm starting this one with this weird peeper that was swimming in our base without water. So I would really like to just this game after all of these years to be finally like finished without those bugs. And yeah, the second thing, as you can see already, we are going to our mobile vehicle bay and we are going to make the prawn suit. And I'm prepared for this. I have everything, and the only thing that's left to do is just to craft it.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Yeah, as you've heard, piloting the prawn suit feels like you're invulnerable. I think that's what it's called. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just holding my space bar, and yeah, even if prawn suit is like a mecha or a walker or something like that, like yeah, humanoid kind of like suit, it still can fly or like hover at least for a bit. And before even like testing it out even further, I firstly want to just add some more upgrades to it, because I've got like just two simple storage area upgrades, so that the prawn suit is just more, it has more storage space. So we are just quickly going to put them, and as you can see, it has 4 upgrade slots and also 2 slots for arms, because I don't know if you remember, we can actually swap arms. We already discovered the torpedo arm, which I don't really like. I don't really care that much about, but yeah, it is a possibility. And the prawn suit already comes in with like the pre-built storage, and it is enhanced with those upgrades. So after those 2 storage upgrades, it looks like this. Oh my god, I've completely ruined the cinematic like thing, but yeah, it's almost as big as our inventory. It's only 2 rows shorter, which means that we are like fairly solid to explore and to gather resources with prawn suit. And I'm just quickly going to unpin it from our screen. And yeah, for the main like for the main thing of today's video, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to use the prawn suit for now, at least. I'm going to take it out at the end of the episode to just try to have some fun with it. But for now, we are going to go and look for some blueprints, because I would like to just get the prawn suit, make it like as good as our Seamoth is, as upgraded, I think. But I'm not sure if it's possible, but yeah, I really hope that we will at least get some upgrades. And from my experience with this game, I know that the best spot to find the prawn suit upgrades is the like area behind the Aurora and everything around it. And yeah, that's why I'm a bit stressed. So if you can hear it, I'm really sorry. And the main thing that we are looking for today is the piece of the prawn suit that it's a like new arm which allows us to just what is it called, to mine the materials, I think. Yeah, and it just makes us like, we can just mine those big deposits that we find. I think that's a scanner room fragment. Yeah, so we don't need it. There's this mud shark around us which tried to attack us, the one with those green dots on it. And yeah, for a moment I thought there was like a really big shark out there, but it was just this like the one that attacked us, but a bit different in scale. And as you can see, there's a schematic in here, although it's not the schematic that we need, but it's a piece of Cyclops engine. So yeah, I don't know what's hitting me, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not really like, yeah, I don't know if anyone's happy if someone's hitting them or like damaging them, but yeah, maybe some people are like that, but yeah, I'm not one of them. So yeah, we are going to quickly drop this topic because it's kind of uncomfortable, and we are going to look for more upgrades. And I think I've made a mistake because I really don't see any Cyclops upgrades. I mean any Prawn Suit upgrades, but only the Cyclops upgrades, which like make me wonder if I'm not mistaken about, yeah, about the area that those occur. But there's a capsule which we already like, we discovered what are those in one of these deleted, like not deleted, but badly made videos. And yeah, we've got a Siglite which is like useless to us right now, because yeah, because we already have Siglite for like 7 or 8 episodes, so that's amazing. I think that's exactly the thing that we needed. And there's a shuttle here which we didn't got like any audio message about, and there's actually something in there. I think there's a toy car. Okay, if anyone knows what car it is, you can write in the comments. And yeah, there's also some weird doll in here, which it isn't anymore. I guess scanning it made it disappear. There's another grey cap that we have in our base, and a PDA message.
Integrating
And
new PDA data.
some kind of like lab equipment, I think. So yeah, and there's another piece of lab equipment in here, and that's another one, but we can't take it with us. So yeah, there's also some pretty nasty roars behind us. So I think I'm going to use the not Cyclops, but Seamoth Summer, and it's actually nothing scary. So we can just head out. I would really like to be day already for it, so we'll be able to just see more without the sonar. Although I also kind of like, even though I'm scared of it, I also like the sheer like climate of this darkness in Subnautica. I'm all the time pressing 4 to activate the sonar, and I forget I can just like ping it constantly with my leftmost button. So yeah, and we are actually we are going on like discovering a new biome, and there's this weird thing that I've seen in this like, once again, the video without recording, and it's teleporting, I think, because I didn't see it before. And yeah, I don't think that's thing for us, so we are going to leave. I'm not really like keen on just hanging around stuff like that. I think we have like some other places to be, I guess. And I would like to also like get a bit further from the Aurora, because like I said, I really don't like the area of the Aurora, because there are some big fishes around there, and I promise I will show you them. At least I will try my best when we get some like possibility of defend from them, like maybe the Seamoth like this defense system that lets us just scare off the fishes around us, so that even if something attacks us, we will be able to just get rid of it. And yeah, there's another pretty big open space out here, and it's actually the exact place that we've been to once again in this episode that I didn't have the audio for my microphone. And actually I'm not really sure if I want to just upload them like in a private mode in somewhere, like maybe after this episode or something like that. I'm not really sure, I have to think about it. But yeah, there's a new biome, and it looks scary as hell, that's for sure. and it has some stuff lying around. I think those aren't the normal shrooms. Yeah, these are the deep shrooms. These are actually the ones we need to make many upgrades to our Cyclops, so I think I'm going to get all of them. Because, no, not Cyclops, the Prawn Suit, yeah. These are needed to make the like engine efficiency upgrade or something like that, and we can actually get rid of this sea glide. We can just take out the battery from our current one and drop it. Then we have just this one and a lot more space in our inventory, and I think those are collectible. Yeah, those red blood oil things are collectible, and they are actually pretty big. So I'm not really, I think we already like we are full in terms of like our storage space, and I would just really like to explore this a tiny bit more with our maybe
This
sonar.
ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Yeah, no shit. It's scary. It's really scary out here, and I really don't want to get lost in here. And also I have a feeling that like it's too quiet out here. I think that something as scary as this biome should have like a fairly like scary fish, and yeah, there is one, this teleporting thing that I really don't want to be next to, and there's some kind of electric eel. I think those are called like that in real life, and yeah, I think we are going to bail out, like, yeah, right now. I really need to get this like CMOF defense system as soon as possible, and I think the thing that we need for it is just this blood oil and those shrooms to make some of these like new advanced materials or whatever they are called. So yeah, it's not the same biome as the one that we've been to, so I don't have anything against going in here, but there are once again those teleporting fish, and there's a piece of wreckage like right there, I think, although it might be just some kind of a rock. Yeah, it is some kind of a rock. Amazing. I'm just also looking out for some like dangerous stuff, because I really don't want to swim into like some ginormous shark or something like that. It's not my ideal like, I don't know, episode idea, maybe that's what I can call it. And yeah, I really don't like being here. Maybe it's just my, I don't know, thalassophobia or something like that.
Detecting multiple leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Yeah, I'm certain it isn't, because there's nothing out here, and there's the one scary ass mother cracker that I was talking about that lurks around the Aurora, and that's exactly the thing that I wanted to just like stay away from. These are like the size of, I don't know, 2 trucks or something like that. They are bloody crazy big, and yeah, I really don't like them, and they are actually called Reaper Leviathans, although the name, like, I think the name just fits them. Yeah, this Reaper Leviathan it's sounding as scary as the fish looks, and yeah, we are not going to get anywhere closer to it, although it was like fairly close to us and I didn't even realize it. We are actually just I will just try to maybe hang out around this biome and find some fragments of the Cyclops, because as you've seen there are some here, and I will destroy the CMF like in a second, because I can pilot it and I'm fairly bad at it, because yeah, I have 2 left arms or something like that. So yeah, after we get some of those Prawn Suit upgrades, maybe we won't be able to get them in today's episode, because as you can see I am already focused on something else, but I promise you that we will just use it as much as CMOF because yeah, Prawn Suit has some like, it has pretty big advantages over the Seamoth later in the game, and the main one is just that you can mine these huge deposits of materials which are like fairly common later on, and sometimes they are like the main source of some of materials that we find like later in the game once again. And I'm sorry if you hear some of like weird things from my mic, because I've once again drank some sparkling water, or yeah, that's the water with bubbles, okay, and it's just coming out a bit like not nicely, so yeah, I'm sorry once again for that. There are some resources out here, and there's actually a lithium deposit. This is a big one, and yeah, I really need to take care of this like digging arm for the Prawn Suit, because yeah, I think we've scanned this piece of Cyclops. Yeah, this is just titanium for us right now, so hopefully we'll find some other pieces, because I'm not sure what other pieces that we need, but yeah, we actually only need the one piece of Cyclops engine module, which I have no idea where we can find. We found one this episode behind the Aurora, and we find another one in like when we were exploring the Aurora, yeah, because one was in those big storage boxes, and the one was behind the Aurora once again. So yeah, just one left, and this is the like shuttle that we've been to in this once again weirdly badly recorded by me video. I really need to find a way to talk about them, because I always just kind of try to describe them every time, and it always sounds like I don't know, stupid or something. For a moment I thought it was a piece of this engine, but it's just the texture of this shroom biome, and there's once again this teleporting stuff, and this empty biome with big leviathan forms of life, or whatever those are called by the PDA, and I'm really not happy about just like hanging out with them. I think they can just like they should just enjoy their own company. I think I'm not really the kind of person that would fit their company. So yeah, just looking for the last piece of the Cyclops engine, and hopefully once again I won't break the Seamoth. I won't just crash it into the shroom tree, because yeah, those are actually like underwater trees that are covered in shrooms, so that's what they're called. And I really want to find this last piece of Cyclops engine and just bail out from here, because yeah, we have some other stuff to do, and I'm just wasting time out here. And if I won't find it like on the way to the shuttle in this like, short period of time, I won't look for it again in this episode, because it takes too much time, and it's really not I think that's not funny to watch, because my talking also isn't funny, because yeah, like I said, I'm not as good in English as I would like to be for now. So yeah, there's no engine parts around, and we are going to head out. Hopefully, yeah, this Seamoth is already like steaming, because I can't pilot it once again. There are two pieces of Cyclops hull, but no like engine parts, which is just amazing. Maybe these engine parts are like situated in some specific places, so that you have to like go around some biomes or stuff to get each like every 3 of them, and then only you can just make the Cyclops. So yeah, maybe that's the thing. I think I have to just take a look on like look. Oh my god, I don't know what am I saying. Google it out, okay? Yeah, that's what I meant. Mm. Just going to take a sip of water. So yeah, with the things that we have in our sim of storage and also in our inventory, I think we'll be able to make some of those like necessary resources or like materials to upgrade our Simov and the Prawn Suit, and I'm actually going to look what we need for those upgrades, and yeah, those are over here, I think. Yeah, those are here. And the first one I wanted to make is the engine efficiency module for Simov, because yeah, it really drains the battery, but actually I don't think we have a slot for it in our yeah, in our like upgrade slots, so we'll just use it for Prawn Suit probably. There's also like thermal generator for the Prawn Suit, but yeah, I have no idea how to get kyanite, and there's also, I don't know what else we can just put in our Prawn Suit, but yeah, those are some things that I can't also just make right now. So the only thing that we can make is the polyamine, and from it we can make the engine efficiency module for the Prawn Suit, because anything else is just, oh no, we can actually make the Simov parameter defense system. So yeah, we have to make 2 polyamines, a wiring kit and a computer chip. So that's what we are going to do right now. And to make polyamine we need hydrochloric acid and gold, which is made from deep shrooms and salt. So okay, there's a bottle of water in here which we can't harvest because I forgot to put the stuff that we've got to its like to the lockers, and we are almost full in this one. I hope that these things will maybe like, I think I will just make some kind of like good looking laboratory or something, so that we can place all of them and not just store them in a locker. So yeah, I'm going to take those shrooms from the Simov, and I actually don't have enough of slots. That's a pity. And yeah, we are going to make the actually we can just make this benzene thing, because I don't think the blood oil is used for anything else. So yeah, do we have enough for another one? No, we only have 2, so that's a bit of like, that's a bit bad from me. I don't know where to put this weird oil, although maybe here will be okay. Yeah. We also need a bit of salt, so that's what I'm going to get, and as you can see I have a bit of like supplies if I run out of water or something, and I will actually just put this bottle in here, because we have those smaller ones that we can just use right now and not waste the bigger ones, because we can just use them at some adventures to you know, to take like less space in our inventory. And we have the 2 pieces of this acid, and we just need to get the things for the rest of the stuff, so are like these are the wiring kit and the computer chip, which requires the copper wire. So yeah, I remember some of those crafting materials, so it's a bit easier for me to just make them. So yeah, after we get those upgrades, we will just take a Prawn Suit on a quick just a quick walk, so that I can show it off actually, and not just like talk about it. This one and this one. And yeah, there are also shrooms in the Simov, and I hope I can get to it, please. Okay. So I'm going to take them out, and I have to make a decision what am I going to take out from the Simov. Um, and I think the hull reinforcement is the one to go because if we will have this like defense system, we will probably be like a lot less in danger when we are next to the some of like dangerous fish. So that's what am I going to do right now, and I'm just going to put 2 of those in the prawn suit. So yeah, let's do this. Let's put this one here and this one here. It doesn't really matter. And I think I forgot. No, I didn't forget. I just didn't put the benzene in its locker. So I'm going to do this now, and I'm also going to play the radio message that we have in our like message box or something.
Translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Yeah, I think it's fairly like a good idea to use this to have this CMOF parameter defense system or whatever it's called, because as you've heard, there's someone really not happy about us around here. So yeah, I'm going to put this battery back, and that's everything. We can just go and just take the prawn suit on some adventure, like a fairly short one for sure. I would really like this game to have like a third-person mode, although I know it would look super stupid, because yeah, even if you like, it is possible to look at this game from the third person. You can just use a command and like have a free cam or something like that. I don't know. And yeah, it allows us to like fly around and look at some stuff without having to move our character. And yeah, it looks fairly stupid from outside. It is pretty. It's actually a good idea that there isn't a third-person camera in this game, because it would be just like terrible. And yeah, as you can see, the prawn suit is also fairly fast. Maybe not as fast as the CMF, but yeah, actually, you can also collect the materials with your hands. But actually, as you can see at the top side of the corner, or the top of the screen. What am I talking about? Top side of the corner. Oh my god. Yeah, at the top of the screen, you can see that the basic crash depth of the prawn suit is as high as the CMOF, like the maximum one. So I think that we will use prawn suit a lot later in the game when we will just have to venture deeper, and like yeah, the prawn suit is probably the way to go. Then I'm just showing off that yeah, moving with prawn suit is also it's kind of like a bit of fun. I think it's not the same as the CMOF. It's well, as you can see, we are just walking on the like on the bottom of the ocean or whatever, and yeah, it's a bit different. Although I'm like I have to admit that yeah, you can feel the power when you're piloting the prawn suit. It feels powerful to just walk around with it. So yeah, it's good that like in game, in this lore, there's like a training for people to just don't feel too powerful with the prawn suit. And I'm just collecting scrap metal right now when I'm talking, because yeah, that's what I'm going to do after all. Even if like I want to do it right now, I will have to do it later. So yeah, let's just like combine something good for us and something fun for us. Yeah, there are 2 stalker teeth out here, which is nice, and there's another piece of scrap, which is like ungettable for us because we have full inventory, and we have to move some things from the prawn suit's inventory to like the character's inventory. And I'm just going to quickly do this. yeah, let's just get all of this in our inventory, and the Prawn Suit is already empty, so we can get a lot more stuff. And even if I'm like, despite the thing that I'm collecting a lot of scrap metal right now, we already have a lot of in base, because yeah, I was harvesting some like before the episode, before recording this one. And yeah, we'll have like a lot of titanium for rest of the game, maybe even, because it's combined, it's maybe like 3 or 4 lockers or something like that, because yeah, I've been also harvesting it a lot. There's also a piece of wreckage in here, which isn't opened, so I'm going to do that. Maybe there's something nice in here. There's completely nothing in the first room, and also there's nothing in here besides the secret fragment. Yeah, we've been here for sure in the episode when we are discovering the blueprints for with our Simov, when we are going this way for the shuttle. So yeah, back then I was talking about just a quick break to check it out, and yeah, maybe it was in those 2 episodes that I didn't upload. So yeah, for now I think it's everything for us. I think we are going to just collect the scrap metal on our way back, and we'll see what's after. Actually, if you work like with 2 buttons of your keyboard, like W and D in like the, I don't know how it's called, I really don't have this knowledge of those words like in English, but like if you walk diagonally, I think, like across, not just forward and not just to the side, but both at the same time, I think you walk like a lot faster. So I think we are going to use it quite often. But yeah, with flying it's not the same. It's just the same everywhere you go. And I'm just looking for some scrap metal, although there's just nothing here. Maybe I've just got everything from this spot. So yeah, we are going to just head out back to our base. I think in the next episode we are just focused more on the exploring and just testing out the CMOFs, like this defense parameter or whatever it's called. And yeah, I'm also going to just convert this scrap metal into the titanium and put it into the lockers. And as you can see, there's some titanium here and the one here. So yeah, maybe we'll go up to those three lockers that I was talking about, because yeah, we have full inventory and full storage in, maybe not full, but like fairly like filled storage in our Prawn Suit. So that's the last thing that I'm going to do today. And yeah, next time we are just going to explore the area around us with CMOF. I think that's the last one. No, maybe this is the last one, hopefully, because I really don't want to do this like the whole day. So yeah, that's I think everything for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, maybe we'll finish today's episode with a bit other view, a bit like more like not exactly the one that we finish and end some of the previous episodes. So yeah, less talking and just thank you guys for watching once again, and see you next time.